What's going on, family? I'm waiting for y'all to come through.
It's quiet on the river this morning. Ain't nobody in the water but me. When the sun's coming on and it won't be long, but there's a little more. But quiet on the river this morning. In the water with me. When the sun's coming on and it won't be long, but there's a little water with me. When the sun's coming on.
What's going on, y'all? Open up the chat. What's going on, everybody? It's DS1 Ross. Represent the New Black Alliance. Of course, shout out to my comrades, the Optimist Speaker and the Black Ghost. Welcome to SHEEPSTAYSLEEPRADIO, everybody. You know, this is my first episode, so y'all bear with me. I bear with y'all. But I just came through to chop it up with the family for a little minute. So I'm gonna wait for some more people to come through and you can chop it up. Well, I'm gonna just start and y'all come on when y'all come on. But the name of the show today is New Year's Evolution. And what are some things that black people could do to evolve for 2017? And I want to start off by saying, shout out to everybody this year. Shout out to all the subscribers. Y'all been keeping us going strong. And y'all been giving us hope, man. So shout out to y'all first of all. We've been getting a lot of support. We appreciate it too. And that's one of the things that going into 2017 that we could start doing just on a small level, man. Just just to start paying attention and just trying your best to support good people with good intentions, people with good motives, and people who do good things. If you know that this person is genuinely a good person, and they may be starting a business, trying to get things running in the community, just trying to do better. We need to start supporting them people, family. We really do. We need to just start supporting each other on a small level, you know. And so far, we've been getting a lot of good responses. You know, our channel haven't even been up a full year. You know, so I feel like we're doing very well. So You know, that's one thing that we could do on a small level. You know, like my comrade. He started, to stop eating at certain certain restaurants. Like he don't really eat Chinese food. He don't really eat from the Arabs too much, and he just don't do that. You know, because he don't want to support them in that way. He don't want to financially support them. You know, and 27 they get into that too. You know, supporting each other with our dollars, man, because that's one thing that we lack. We lack group economics, and that's why we're weak as a race. Politically, socially, we're weak because we don't support each other financially. We don't do business with one another. We don't shop with one another. It's just a competition between us. And we need to stop that, family, if we trying to evolve. You know, everybody talk about a revolution, but where's the evolution after the revolution? After the change, what are we changing into? What are we evolving into? You know, so we need to start supporting more of our local black businesses. You know, stop taking our monies and just going and wasting them in restaurants. Support your local, support your local kitchen. Support your local grandma who sells. See, we don't understand that. That's how restaurants begin. People in place out their house. We continue to support that lady. Maybe she can open a restaurant. You know, so let's start just simply supporting each other. That's simple. And I'm not telling you to stop eating where you want to eat. I'm just saying if you for your people, you will make it your business to support them as much as you can. Make it your business. I hear a lot of people talking about, you know, oh well, black business, they don't have good products. Well, what business that just opened have good products? Y'all go and support the Arab stores until they get big. I remember when I was young, the Arab stores didn't sell hot food. They didn't have grills and shit in their stores. You know, they didn't have those things. They made enough money off the black community to start selling hot food. You know, and we have to understand that we're the biggest commodity in the United States. Everything that we do is monetized. You see, even down to this video right now is monetized. So let's start recycling our black dollars between us. Let's start monetizing with each other and stop letting people make money off of us and get our people to make money with us. You see, but that's going to take a certain level of knowledge gaining. A lot of us still don't understand that we living in a system of white supremacy, which rules us. You see, these things, this thing rules our psyche. White supremacy is a psychology. So it infiltrates our thoughts. and our thoughts rule over our actions. So this is why we're not unified. This is why we don't have group economics. You see? So what we must do, attain knowledge, and then after you attain that knowledge, go out there and start doing certain things, even if it's just start small. You know, I've been had a few, a few LLCs, but now I'm using my resources that I got to use to just promote my businesses and promote my products. You know, so what we got to understand is that we need to start using what we have. We could start on a small level. You know, y'all could check out my Facebook page, Creation Station LLC. You know, that's an LLC I started for children. You know, and we're gonna use that platform to create things for children, books, all those types of things. See, everything I do is based around my message, and that's what we must start doing, family. We must start getting serious with what we're doing. If we're about what we say we're about, we really need to be about it. We need to live it, you know? We really do. And we need to get our people to start supporting that. Stop being afraid to support, you know? Stop being afraid to tune in. You know, you might think that you giving this person something, but yeah, you giving me your viewership, but I'm giving you something too. I'm giving you tools that you can go and take and build with. I'm giving you information from what I've learned, experienced, you know? And yeah, the system is based on white supremacy, but guess what? White supremacy don't stop us from unifying. See, once we understand that, then we will start doing something about it. We can't sit back and cry all day, family. If we ever want to evolve and stop revolving and let's evolve, we got to understand that the system is going to always be the system, but the way we combat the system is we get together and create something of our own. Within this, every other nationality do it. The Chinese do it. The Japanese do it. The Arabs do it. So why we're not doing it? Because we don't understand what America is. We don't understand that America's a market. We must participate in the market. YouTube is a business. So we need to start using YouTube for that. You see? We must understand what we're dealing with. We need to start using things for what they are. Make things resources. Become resourceful to your people. And that's what information is. Information is resourceful. You know, us building with each other, we we can build on what resources we can exchange, even if it's a good conversation. You know, so the way we're gonna evolve is first we're gonna have to change the way we think, and the way we change the way we think is we have to start looking at things differently. Change our scope on things. Change the way you start to look at things. You know, start to question everything. And if you ever wanted to know something, search out and find it. You know, I could sit here and tell you all day that black men kill each other because of the system, right? But after I know that, it's my responsibility to not go out there and put myself in a position to be killed by a black man or have to kill me. You see? And that's another thing we must do to evolve for 2017. We must become more accountable. Y'all know y'all always hear me say this. But we must do this. We must become more accountable because once you know and once you apply what you know, then you have understanding. And after understanding, you know how to act. You know how to respond to things in the proper manner. You understand? So you're not gonna put yourself in certain predicaments. You're not gonna put yourself around certain people. And it's not that you think you better than nobody. It's just that you know better now. And you don't have time to put yourself at risk for something that don't really matter. And this will we must understand, family. We must start being more responsible and holding ourselves accountable. Men, let's start holding ourselves accountable for what we do and for what we say. Let's start holding ourselves accountable and responsible to our children and to our women. And the way you do that is you have to begin to love yourself more, black man. Start looking at yourself in a higher esteem. You know, I know society, paint a picture of us, and I know a lot of black women hate black men. And I don't really even think that they really hate us. I just think they they disgusted, they're upset, they let down. We gotta restore that. Gotta restore that, brothers. Truth be told. And I ain't saying go and rescue nobody, you know, but go and restore your relationship with your moms. If your relationship is not good, go and restore that. Because then when you do that, it'll make it easier for you to talk things out with your lady. I know this firsthand because I had to restore the relationship with my mom, you know, and I talk about that in a video on a channel, on this channel, DS1 Alliance, the broken man. You know, a lot of men are broken, just like a lot of women are. But right now, I'm speaking about the men. A lot of us are broken, you know. We hurt women because we were hurt by women, believe it or not. And we need to restore that relationship because our daughters need us, you know. We need to create, we need to be creating more things. Black men, if y'all hold the seed of creation, which is your semen, then what are we doing? Why are our daughters running around reckless like this? You know, we need to ask ourselves that. What part do we play in this? And it's because, that relationship with that woman, with her mother, it needs to be restored. See, once the black family is restored, once our homes are at ease, then guess what, family? We can start to really focus on the world. See, we really can't focus on changing nothing in the world. That's what black people got to stop focusing on. Stop focusing on trying to change the system. Focus on building something within this system for you because it can be done. And I know people like to talk about, oh, if we do that, then such and such gonna come do that. Well, let's wait and see if they gonna come do it. If you tired of being poor, then put it all out there. That's what a freedom fighter is. And if you tuning into this broadcast, Sheep Stay Sleep Radio, obviously you awoke or you here because you want to wake up. So by wanting to push forward your people, you become a freedom fighter and understand that you may die, you may go to jail, who knows? But if you're willing to fight for freedom, you don't care about that. And that's what we doing. We fighting for freedom, all forms of it. But see, the way we're gonna become free is by us dealing with each other. Just as the white supremacists are all on code and they stick together no matter what, this is why their system is successful. See, you know why we don't have a system? Because we don't have a code. We don't have rules and regulations. We don't have certain procedures and operatives that we follow. They do. This is why they have militaries. This is why they have everything. Because they follow a code of ethics. We don't. We're an unethical people when it comes to one another. But we're damn sure go on our job and be as ethical as we can. But we're unethical with each other. See, that's another thing. I don't know what number we up to, family. I'm not keeping track, but you know, that's another thing that we need to do to evolve for 2017. All freedom fighters, including the New Black Alliance, y'all can get with us and we could sit down and we could create a code of conduct for our group. And we can take that back and build that with our families. We need a code of conduct. We need to know how to act in the street. We need to know how to act with police. We need to know how to act in a restaurant. We need to know how to act in a club. We need code of conduct, just period. Because our people run around and do anything nowadays. We do anything and we say anything. And I don't understand how we don't see that. That's part of why we look the way we look in the media. See, the media monetizes our behavior. This is why we got to stop fighting in the streets because they're using these things and they're monetizing them. They're making money off of this. They're making money off of fight videos. You see, they're making money off gang initiations. So what they're doing is they're monetizing this and then blasting this out to other parts in the world to show them that this how black people behave. And this is why you shouldn't do business with these people. You see? This is why we need a code of conduct, family. We don't have a code of conduct. That's why we treat each other the way we do. Because we don't even know how we supposed to treat each other. You see, you got Christians hating Muslims, Muslims hating Christians, Jews hating them. It's just a bunch of division because we don't have a code of conduct. So that's another thing that can help us evolve for 2017, family. It can. A code of conduct. See, because when you have a code of conduct, there's no need to compete because we know who the opposition is already. You understand? When you have a code of conduct, then we can do proper business with each other. You see? But when you don't have a code of conduct, there's chaos. And that's what it is in the black community today. It's chaos. So family, these are some things that we can do to evolve for 2017. You know, I'm gonna give you some of my things that I'm gonna do personally. Well, one, I'm gonna relax more. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop being so emotional. I'm an emotional guy. I'm not even gonna just say emotional. I'm gonna say passionate. I'm passionate about what I say. I'm passionate about how I feel. And I'm passionate about what I do. You know, and my comrade is too. We're passionate about this. This is why, you know, y'all get what y'all get in our videos. You know, and I want to thank y'all for supporting that because this is something that we're very very passionate about. We love our people, man. Community empowerment, black empowerment. That's what we always stood for from young. You know, but it's time for us to take this thing to a next level. So what I'm gonna stop doing is I'm gonna stop thinking that everybody should be on the same page and just deal with the people that is with the get down. You know, that's one thing I'm gonna do for 2017. Another thing I'm gonna do for 2017 is I'm gonna get into my financial portfolio. I'm gonna get into stocks, and so you know, this coming year, if y'all see a few financial videos from me, you know that's where it's coming from. Because I'm gonna definitely share the knowledge with the people. You know, and anything that I share in my videos, just to let y'all know, y'all better go and fact check it. You know, that's why I don't profess to be a scholar and none of that. I am not one of them hotep niggas. I'm not. I'm not professing to be something I'm not. I'm just like y'all. I'm just on a mission. And we've been on this mission for a while. I ain't professing to be nothing, none of that. So anything that I drop in any of my videos that you find useful, that you find resourceful, fact check it and then apply it to, and then see if it works for you, you know? But I'm definitely going to get into, um, I'm going to sign up to the Black Business School. Yeah, Dr. Boyce Watkins. If y'all want to get into stock market, investments, all these things, sign up to Dr. Boyce Watkins Black Business School. It's an online business school. Very reasonable price. It's like a 13 course curriculum. It's beautiful. Shout out to Boyce. You know, he's a black financial specialist. He's one of the best. Why wouldn't I go there? You know, that's just my opinion though. It's other people that's good too, but you know, like I said, support goes back to what I was talking about earlier, supporting your people, you know, recycling that black dollar, group economics, you know. If he's a financial teacher, why not go to him? Why go to anybody else? You know, that's just my opinion. But that's something else I'm gonna do. I'm gonna definitely get into that heavy, you know, because that's a very big piece of the puzzle that, you know, a lot of community empowerment people, they don't really build upon. They don't really talk about the financial aspect of a movement, you know, or of our people, period. Not just of a movement, but of our people, you know. So I'm definitely getting into that, family, for 2017. And I'm gonna definitely be dropping a few videos, you know, just putting y'all up on game and things that, you know, y'all could start doing just on a small level, you know. That's what we gotta start doing. We gotta start on a small level, man. You know, when y'all get your tax money this year, don't run out and go buy 7 TVs. You know what I'm saying? We still living in the projects with 70-inch TVs. That's ridiculous, man. That's ridiculous. We gotta stop. We gotta stop making, you know, heaven in out of our suffering. Like we living in hell, but we trying to put sugar on shit. Basically, we gotta stop doing that, family. We really gotta elevate, you know. And as you can see, in a lot of our major cities, they pushing us out the ghettos now, man. The white supremacists even want our ghettos, you know. So let me try to open up the chat real quick. So if y'all want to chime in on something, y'all can ask any questions. I don't know if that did it, but I'm still new to this. I'm gonna get better. But yeah, family, sign up to Dr. Boyce Watkins. You could just type him in on Google or just go to, I think it's blackbusinessschool.com and sign up. You know, they got some great courses, man. You know, let's start taking our tax money and just taking these courses, you know. And it's easy, it's online. You don't have to go to school or none of that. It's online, you know. He teach you how to build your financial portfolio. This is a black man who got a PhD in finance and taught all over the world. Dr. Boyce Watkins. He's reputable guy, man. And the price is reasonable. You know, the average black mother get back $10,000 a year on her taxes. There's no excuse on why you can't take a few $100s and take this course. You know, these are things that we have to start doing. We have to start sacrificing more. That's another thing that we need to do, family, for 2017. We have to start sacrificing our, you know, e- egotistical desires for the greater good, you know. And I ain't telling people to stop doing like. I'm just saying, if you want things to be better for your family as a whole, you'll start sacrificing certain things. Just slow down, you know. I know y'all ladies got money, y'all like to shop, stuff like that. Slow down, you know. Shop every 2 months instead of every month. Slow down, you know. Slow down on the drinking. Slow down on the weed. Slow down on the lean. Slow down. I ain't telling you to quit nothing. Who am I? I'm just like y'all, man. Y'all message. That's all. I'm here on a mission, and I know that. You can ask my friends. I've been talking like this all my life. So I know. But we got to start sacrificing certain things. You know? That extra, that extra $200 that you spending on the club, you could take that and go get a course. Teach your kids how to start a business. Teach your kids how to start investing in stocks on their own. This brother has all these types of programs that you could do from your computer. You can do from your iPad. There's no more excuses, man. We got to stop making excuses. It's another thing for 2017. See, we make excuses because we don't want to be responsible for when things go wrong. But but we want all the props when things go right. And we have to stop that, family. We really do. Because that's slowing us down. So if you dealing with anybody that's around you that's just full of excuses, cut them off. Or try your best to distance yourself from them. Slow down with your interaction with them. Because they mean you no good. They mean you and your purpose no good. So if they're not serving any purpose, they dead weight. Gotta cut the dead weight off. Period. And let them stay where they are. You know, I was having a conversation with my comrade, and I was telling them how, in the neighborhood that we grew up in, anybody that's themselves being there and want to be there, that's where they need to be. And no matter how much you may love a person, people grow at their own rate. So it may take a person, more time to wake up to understand that they need to get up out of that. you know and if they want something better, they got to work on doing something better. And the way that they could do that is by starting to unify with the people who want to do better and stop being around the people who don't. Stop being around the people who trying to put the sugar on the shit. Because if you know that's what you're dealing with, then why are you trying to put rhinestones on it? Why are you trying to put diamonds on it? You know, we have to start evolving. And these are ways that we can evolve, family, for 2017. All these things that I've named. There's plenty more. But, I understand that Our people, the majority of us think like babies. They think we act and think like kids. So, you know, let's start out small, you know, like we did. We started out small, you know. My mind didn't just, you know, expand overnight. My mind still expands every day. I try to learn things from everything around me, even my kids. They teach me things. And my children teach me is patience. They teach me how to be patient. They teach me to think before I react. You see? And see, that's the difference between passion and anger. See, anger comes from a reaction. Passion comes from a response. So if you hear me passionate in my videos, is because this is the way I respond on a basic level to what's going on. I talk to my people. You understand? I talk to my people so we could unify and attack this problem together. Because I can't do it by myself. We need y'all cooperation, family. That's why it's an alliance. We must build our allies. And the way we have successful allies is first by supporting one another, being there for each other, just speaking to each other in a proper way, having more respect for each other. You know, don't be so quick to react. You know, I was in the store today and this dude, he was on the line or whatever. My mom's was on the line. I was standing on the side of my mother, and you know, the dude was looking like if I was gonna skip him. And I saw the look on his face. And in my mind, I'm like, damn, this dude ready to take it there because he think I'm about to skip him on the line. But I wasn't even on the line. But that just shows that our people are on edge. And we're on edge with one another. You know, I don't know what that dude going through, but we're on edge with one another, man. And that's because we don't know who our opposition is. You know? See, the cure to this virus is unity. Umoja, Kwanzaa, right? Unity. Unity on all levels. Financial unity, social unity, spiritual unity. We must have people on each facet. Political unity, you know? But we take our information and the things that we learn and we become extremists sometimes too. We got to stop doing that too, family. See, there's levels of knowledge. Surface knowledge, and then you got the inner knowledge, the inner understandings. That's why they tell you read between the lines. That's how you understand the deeper meaning of the message, when you read between the lines. You understand? So we may know that politics is a game. I say it all the time. It's a game. But it has to come to a point where We raise our people up to participate. Because if you notice, there's never a real candidate for us. That's why we're subjected to all the nonsense that goes on. We're the group that's affected the most because we don't have no representation, because we not raising nobody up to represent us. You see, we're not doing that. So we must begin to start doing these things, family. You know, raising our children to become politicians, raising our sons to raising our children to become engineers, computer programmers, computer coders, software builders. We must start doing these things. And the way we do that is by starting to sacrifice our egotistical desires, like wearing designer clothes. And I ain't telling you not to wear it because I wear it. I got on a polo V-neck t-shirt. You know, this is an undershirt, but I got it because it's polo. So, you know, I'm not gonna sit here and act like I don't wear it. But is wearing $1,500 jeans more important than my son going to a good college? Well, we can pay for him to have a chance. See, we have to start using our money for those things. See, America is a market. The United States of America is a market. So we have to participate in the market, in the marketplace. We must start to participate. So we must start building leaders for these markets, along with people who create the products for the marketplace. But see, all this is going to start with unity. All this, and the beginning of it is us understanding the system that we in. See, once we effectively understand that, which is not hard to figure out, near YouTube videos, and they got plenty of books. You can even Google the books, buy the books off of Amazon if you want to learn. The New Jim Crow, the $40 million slave. That's going into how they make black athletes into slaves and how it's all based on slavery. The whole sports thing. We need to start to understand these things. Behold a Pale Horse. You need to read these books. Francis Cress Wilson, the ISIS Papers. We need to read these books. I'm about to start extending my collection again because knowledge is infinite. And I could never not know. And if I don't, I'll teach myself, or I would love to learn from my people. And if not, I'll learn from my mistakes. So this is what we must start doing, family, to evolve for 2017. The new year is here, you know. Let's stop talking about, you know, a revolution. Let's talk about an evolution. Because everybody wants change, but with change come growth. So are we ready to grow up out of the things that we've been used to? Because if we're not ready to grow up out of the things that we were used to doing, then you're not ready to evolve. You see? Because in the word revolution, there's evolution. I named, this podcast New Year's evolution, you know. So I want to thank y'all for tuning in. For the viewers who did tune in, this is my first time, ever even using this thing. I know I was a few minutes late. I'm sorry for, if you came on at 11 and, I was working out the kinks, but I think I got it now. And I'm going to definitely send out the information and let y'all know the next time we're going to be doing another show. you know. Happy New Year's, family. You know, I really hope that y'all plan to do better this year on all levels. And let's get serious, family. Stop playing. It's getting real. Donald Trump is the president. The alt-right is here. The Nazis are here. I told y'all this years ago. You see? And what were the Nazis? Fascists. So I told y'all this years ago, family. This is what it was going to turn into. And this is what's here. So let's stop playing. Let's understand who our opposition is, who our enemy is. Understand we don't have friends. We need to be each other's friends. We need to ally with one another. We don't have no other allies. Death to the coon. Sheep stay sleep. Shout out to y'all, family. Till next time. Peace.